pulls out a calendar and she's like pointing, oh, how many times a month, how many times he washes hair. Lady, that cheesecake. What year was that?
Loki, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking, all my guys them know me. No be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, so you know me.
So we just got done at eating at the Mill Toast. Y'all, that French toast was so A1. It was so good. We waited an hour, but it was worth it. We had, so one of the French toasts we had was topped off with ice cream. And then there was another one that had like a trio. So it was 2 French toasts. And then it came with a cheesecake. That cheesecake? Bruh, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it was very moist and very soft.
It was really good.
Yeah, and it had like a hint of, I feel like they probably used like a different vanilla, because that vanilla, you can taste it and it was hitting. And then with the drinks too, I was telling my husband, like, the drinks are very refreshing and they're not sweet. And it's taking a while for my southern taste buds to adjust, because I love my sugar, which is bad, but yeah. But so far, it's been really good. So right now, we're just gonna walk it off, and we are in Ixyandong. Is that how you say it? We're gonna go to the palace. It is Korea's national holiday. Chuseok is tomorrow, so a lot of things are closed, but the palace is open. So we're about to head over there now and take a tour.
prepare another one soon.
After 9? No new?
This is an adventure.
Not the USA.
No, this is an adventure.
Maybe you want to get the front? It's like,
Bruh. That's literally Hamilton.
like an American Body Shop? Oh, that is the body shop. I see them in, I thought. What year was that? He created the Korean language. Isn't that exciting?
Ask and it shall be given us. He said, the trick about them.
Hey y'all, so it is our last day in Korea. Yeah, it's been so fun and it's time to go home. It's been fun while it lasted. We just left from the cat cafe. Really enjoyable. The cats are so friendly and they just come up to you. Definitely a great experience. I'll probably get back more into detail when I get back to the hotel and I can share with you guys like some of the skincare products that I got, and you know, just like a more detailed I guess you can say review on my experience in South Korea. So I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, so it has officially been 2 days since I have been back from Korea, and I'm about to give you guys a little synopsis of my trip while doing my skincare. All right, I got on my cute little headbands, and okay, first of all, let me tell you guys that I just had a really good time. I enjoyed spending time with my husband and my cousins, and it was a good trip, and it was a much needed trip, especially after nursing school. I did get a couple of skincare products. The first one that I want to show you guys is the I got a face wash from Tony Moly. I got the face wash and I also got the sunscreen, but it's nighttime, so I'm not going to use this right now. But first, I'm going to do a oil cleanse. This oil cleanse I already had. This is the Anua cleansing oil. Okay, y'all, so let me tell you about our first day in Korea. And I kind of expected it, or I knew it was coming with, like, you know, being different as in being Black in Korea. But I thought that things would be different because there are a lot of foreigners in Korea, but I don't know. So, okay, so the first store that me and my husband went to, we actually went to Tony Moly to get some skincare products because my cousins had went the day before and they got a lot of good products and they got a lot of, you know, free samples, and they had a really good experience. Like, the lady was nice. I was there. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back tomorrow and I'm gonna get me some skincare products, and hopefully I'll have the girl that my cousins had yesterday. All right, I did my cleansing oil, so now I'm about to use my face wash. Okay, so anyways, I went back to the store, but the same girl that was there yesterday was not there the day that me and my husband went. And it was all cool. It was these two older ladies, and they were very helpful, very nice. And then towards like the checkout, so I had took off my wig and I decided to do a ponytail because y'all, it was so hot. It was so hot. So I had a slip back ponytail with a long braid. And then I could tell she was curious because she was like staring at my head, which was kind of weird and it felt uncomfortable. And then the next thing you know, she started like touching my head and she was like, "Is that glue?" And I was like, "No, it's gel." She's like, "Oh, gel?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's gel." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And then my husband, as y'all know, he has dreadlocks, and she started touching my husband's hair. So I'm like, okay, yeah, she's curious. Like, I'm not gonna trip because I kind of expected something like this was gonna happen. So as she's touching his dress, she was like, "Oh, how often does he wash it?" And I already knew what she was getting at. So I was like, you know, he washes it often. He washes it a few times a week. And then she was like, "Oh, a few times a week, not like once a year?" And I was like, "No." And then the next thing you know, she pulls out a calendar. She pulls out a calendar and she's like pointing, "Oh, how many times a month? How many times he washes hair?" Lady, I just told you. Why are you pulling out a calendar? Anyways, it was a really weird experience. And then she started asking me like more questions, like how often do I wash my hair? And I was just like, "Kamsahamnida, thank you, goodbye, I'm done. I'm no longer engaged in this conversation." I don't know, y'all. Like, it's one thing to be curious and to ask questions, but you doing a whole calendar, like, oh, you dedicated to this. Like, I'm not gonna entertain it. And even before I left, like, she started kikiing with her coworker in Korean and was just like laughing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be your entertainment for today. So, 감사합니다. And me and my husband walked right out. That was the one and only weird experience that we had that day. So I am going to use my toner, and this is also by Tony Moly, and this is just like a calming cleansing pad. I'm just gonna go ahead and cleanse. But yeah, a lot of people had questions about my husband's dreads. Like, even when we went to the Apple store in Seoul, there was this girl, she was really cool though, and she was like, you know, she asked also too about how often do they wash dreads. And then I told her, you know, it's a couple days a week that he washes his hair. And she's like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, yeah, it's a common misconception about people who have dreads don't wash their hair. Oh, shoot. You scared the shit out of me. Okay. Don't wash their hair like as much as they should. But yeah. But other than that, it was really dope. But yeah, we went cafe hopping. We went to a couple of restaurants that were, you know, not Korean. We went to like a French restaurant. We went to an Indian restaurant. And then we even went to Shake Shack. My first time having Shake Shack is in Korea. And it's actually really good, honestly. But yeah. We went to a theme park, which was really, really cool because, you know, they had like rides and animals and stuff. But y'all, what I was not expecting was the weather. I was not expecting it to be as hot and humid as it was. And I thought I was going to be okay because Florida is hot and humid. No, Florida ain't got nothing on Seoul in the summertime. Like, that's crazy. So I actually went to the pharmacy and got me some skincare products too. So this is the one for like acne breakouts, and this one is supposed to help heal up scars. So I used this one when I have a breakout, and I had a few in Korea. Like, oh, my skin is so bad. But right now I'm also using the Riddle Shot 100. And y'all, just like the reviews that you see online, when they said it has like a prickly sensation, I definitely feel that. So this is it. I basically just take a pump, put it here. Not even a pump, it's like half a pump. And just rub it in. I just started using it. This is my 3rd time using it this week. And after this one, I'm not gonna use it until next week. And then after the first 2 weeks, I'm gonna up it and use the 300 and use that twice a week. Cause this came with 300 samples. And I must have a high pain tolerance because I'm rubbing it in and I can feel the prickliness, but it doesn't hurt like at all. But yeah, it was really fun just to be in like in another country and like going to the palaces. And we went on Chuseok holiday, which is Korean Thanksgiving. And it was nice to see like the people in their hanboks. It was nice to just see the people in their hanboks just walking around and enjoying like family time. And Korea is very family friendly. Like they have their spas and stuff with things that you can do with your kids. There's like, they have cafes that are for kids. I saw a really, really pretty one in Gangnam. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I ever come back, I would definitely bring my daughter. I was mentioning that my favorite part of the trip was definitely cafe hopping. Going cafe hopping, seeing all the pretty decor and how they changed like the old Hanok houses into these really cute cafes, and then trying the different drinks and the pretty pastries. Yeah, it was a really nice experience. And also the shooting game that they had in there was really, really fun too. I'm just gonna use my lip cream by Laneige. This is a lip mask. And also another one of my favorite things to do too was the arcade. If I ever go back again, I definitely want to spend more time doing the arcade and the cat cafes. I want to go to experience like the different cafes. Like they also have like a Samoyed, the dog cafes, and like just exotic animals. Y'all, there is so many different kind of cafes. It's kind of hard to just do a few. But yeah, and if I ever go back again, I also want to do karaoke. There was so many things that we wanted to do and tried out that we didn't even have time to do. Like our days were literally busy. As soon as we woke up, we were out of the house. Okay, so for my moisturizer, oh, I didn't even show you guys, but for my serum, I used the niacinamide. I wanted the red one, but literally I went to like 3 Olive Youngs and they did not have the red one. So I just had to settle for the pink one. And this, I actually got a sample from Tony Moly. And this is their collagen peptide cream. Y'all, when I tell you this is so moisturized, like this is so hydrating. I love this thing. It's so nice. I definitely have a few packets of these, but I want to invest into getting the larger jar of this. It is, I think it's definitely worth it. I'm so happy that they let you have samples to test it out. But yeah, y'all, other than that, it was a great trip. I'm definitely glad I went. Like I said, we got to have a little break from home, but I am glad to be home and to see my baby because I did miss my daughter. I was gone for a whole week. But yeah, now that our trip is over, it's time to get back into reality and start studying for this NCLEX. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, that is the end of my skincare routine. If you stay to the end of the video, thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.